Hello, it's Mark Grogan from O'Neill Real Estate, and this is number 40 Hamelin Loop in Harrisdale. It's close to a whole bunch of stuff. You might have already seen that if you have seen this video after having inquired on the property. If you haven't, well, jump on Google Maps and check out 40 Hamelin Loop in Harrisdale. It is a prime spot, close to the Harrisdale Senior High School, close to Harrisdale Primary School, close to parks, close to more. You will see it all when you jump on there. This is the main bedroom. I'm going to show you in detail all of this stuff, but I'm going to give you a quick crash course so you kind of get an idea as to what's going on. That's the theatre room, and this is the main living area. So, kitchen, main living zone. The outside, that's outside. We'll have a look at that as well. But laundry, main bathroom, activity room, bedroom, 1, 2, and 3. Well, actually, sorry, 2, 3, and 4. Now, don't worry about that speed. I'll come back and show you in a little bit more detail. I'm just trying to give you the kind of vibe of the floor plan so you know what is happening with this one. So I'm making my way back to the front of the house, and we're going to start with the main bedroom. We'll have a look at that and go from there. Trying to give you the experience of being here in person. So I'll take a while to show you stuff. If it's too slow, just, skip along at the bottom of the video there. Yeah, we'll work it out. So this is the main bedroom. That's a king-size bed, and there is ample room on either side still. And then through this way, we have a big walk-in robe. We also have the vanity, double vanity in the bathroom, in the ensuite bathroom, plus a huge shower and the toilet. So you can close that off. It's not the open style where you're kind of contending with bathroom sounds in a bedroom. No one really wants that. And the door can be shut and you can, continue sleeping while the other one bathrooms. This is the theatre room. So beautifully set up. A very good size. Room for that big screen TV. And ample space for the couch and whatnot. Through to the main living area. So this is really, really well set up. This kitchen is great. You've got stone bench tops. It's very, what's the word? It's a very engaged design. This kitchen and this breakfast bar area here really kind of incorporate nicely with this whole space. And it's just a very pleasant place to be. The cooking side has the induction cooktop, as well as 2 ovens. So your roast doesn't taste like a cake and your cake doesn't taste like meat. Unless you're making meatloaf, in which case, obviously, that's kind of what you're going for. The kitchen has, as I said, stone tops and ample storage. And then there's the messy side. So the butler's pantry here. Plenty of storage up there as well. And, you can be entertaining and dump all the messy stuff and then just shut the door and pretend it's not happening. Pretend you are such a clean cook that there's no dishes required when you cook. That's just how magical you are. And we have a very large meals area. So that's an 8-seater table there. Could certainly fit a bigger one if you wanted to. And all of that opens out onto that backyard that we'll look at again in a minute. So a really nice sitting area through here. Again, plenty of room for a TV up there. There's reverse cycle ducted air conditioning through the home as well. And the floors are tiled. It's a timber look tile. It's very, very nice and will certainly fit with virtually any colour scheme. All right, so this way we have the laundry, extra storage here, overhead, underbench, and more storage again. The guest toilet with wash basin and vanity mirror. And the main bathroom with the shower and separate bath. And the activity room. So that opens out to the pool area and, well, to the alfresco and obviously to the pool. So this is a really good sized space. It just gives you that nice kind of break between the main living area. You can have things happening in the theatre room, you can have things happening back here, and somebody can be using that, you know, ridiculously loud Thermomix that's sitting in the butler's pantry. And no one gets offended. It's very good. Storage-wise, storage in there. And more here as well. Like I say, I'm showing you the stuff that you would look at if you were here in person. You'd have that sneaky look in the cupboard. I know what it's like. So this bedroom is currently featuring a double bed, but a very good size space. Would comfortably fit a queen size bed. That's the built-in robe there. Pointing out the obvious, but you know. And this room, again, comfortably fitting a queen size bed and built-in robes. So that's a queen size bed in here as well. So, you know, you're getting the idea. Pretty big bedrooms and built-in robe as well. So lots of room to work with this one, folks. Very practical design. There's a floor plan available online as well if you want to study it in a little bit more detail. If my crash course of the floor plan at the beginning wasn't helpful enough. So we'll go and see what is happening outside. It is super easy care. Got a timber deck out here, which is beautiful and very much kind of the center of entertaining. You've got that living area there that flows out beautifully to all of this, coming out of the activity room as well. So the whole thing opens up if you're entertaining a large crowd. Firstly, there's plenty of parking around this area. And secondly, there is plenty of parking spaces for people when you get them into your backyard. The pool is beautiful. Got the glass fencing across the front of it and a very nice design that just complements this backyard beautifully. Home was built by Red Ink. It's a double brick and tile home with, double brick and tin roof home, colorbond roof home, but double brick construction. It is double brick and tile technically because it's got tiles on the floor. So I'm not wrong. I said the wrong thing, but I was right with what I said, even though it wasn't what I meant to say. Double brick walls and a colorbond roof. All of this is artificial lawn down here, same with the artificial lawn at the front, and it all works very, very well. So that's kind of giving you the tour that you would take if you were here on your own. And we're back in through this side. You kind of get the flow, right? It works really nicely. It's just a nice place to be. And I'm sure it will be a nice place for you to be. If you want to come and see it in person, well, just hit us up and we will set up a time to make that happen. Or otherwise, if you can't be in here for a in-person viewing, but you've seen enough to know that this is the one for you, well, let us know and we'll send through the details on how to make an offer. Hopefully this tour of 40 Hamelin Loop in Harrisdale has shown you what you need to see. If you have any further questions though, it's Mark Rogan from O'Neill Real Estate. Thanks for having a look around.